Many people believe that early childhood education is one of the best investments parents can make. In fact, research shows that providing a high-quality education for children before they turn 5 yields significant long-term benefits. Now, today we welcome in Dean Wong and Bobbie-Jo Moniz-Tadeo of Imua Family Services to talk about early childhood development. Hello, thanks for both for being here.
Good morning, aloha. Thank you.
Bobbie-Jo, why don't we start with you? What is meant by early childhood development?
Early childhood development is looking at a child at its whole, looking at their cognitive, physical, and emotional well-being and the progress that they will make along the stages of their age. We know that research shows that children who get these services earlier on will help them to meet the developmental milestones they need for their future success of ages.
Okay, and it's kind of hard because children develop at different levels,
Correct.
right? Or, you know, their developments vary,
Correct.
right? But there are probably certain milestones that they should hit at certain times.
Absolutely.
Is that
Correct.
correct? Okay, so when should a parent be concerned that their child has not met that milestone?
Well, parents should always be concerned about their children's development. But if they have significant concerns, if they're seeing that their child is really delayed compared to other children, or they feel like something is not right, you know, parents have those instincts, they can contact their pediatrician, or there's agencies and programs out there that can assist with identifying whether or not there's a delay or extra support is needed for the child.
Okay, and how does this tie into Imua Family Services?
Well, we offer early childhood development services through Maui County, so that's Maui, Molokai, and Lanai, and there are like agencies throughout the other islands as well. But we provide these services to children under the age of 5. When parents have concerns, they can call us and find out, you know, even if it's just to ask the questions and say, should my child be speaking yet? Should they be crawling or turning over, or they're not, you know, we're having a hard time with feeding. So when they have those questions, that's the time to seek help and sort of look for outside sources. You know, our children don't come with these instruction manuals that we wish they would come with, and they're all a little bit different. So that's what Imua Family Services does in early child development. We try to take the basic questions that parents have and provide them with the support and the resources so their children can meet all of their development milestones and reach their full potential in life.
That's so wonderful that you offer that to families, because I know when I had my 2, as a parent, you're always like, are they, you know, you see these books, right, and they're supposed to lift their head or turn over, and you're always wondering whether they're on schedule, I guess.
Right.
What are some excuses that parents make for their children and possible delays? I'm sure you've heard it all.
You know, most parents will just blame themselves, like they did something wrong or they could have prevented it, and they can't. The real issue is not to blame themselves, but to be objective so that they could get those services to assist their child. I mean, it happens. There's, you know, it's a part of development, so as long as they're objective, they see it, and they work with the resources that are available in the community, they can get the supports that are needed.
It's really important that parents not make excuses too. Like some, you know, parents will say, well, you know, I was a late talker. So therefore, they're not expecting their own child to start speaking when other children are talking or making sentences or forming words, you know.
Because everybody's different.
Everybody's different,
Correct.
exactly.
Yeah. I blame everything on my husband.
Yeah.
That works in our house.
If it works.
Well, he doesn't think so. But now, what is the goal, and why is early childhood development program so important?
You know, I like to re-emphasize to people that the majority of brain development happens in children before the age of 5 and 6 years old, 90% of brain development. Wow. And so it is really important. Those early years are critical, and early intervention and the services that come with early intervention it's imperative that we get those services to children early on so that these things don't become obstacles for their future. I don't know what...
We also know that research shows that when there are specific techniques or developmentally appropriate practices that are used by caregivers for young children, it helps to model them so that they can be successful in school. It helps with peer relations, it helps with cognitive ability, it helps with attention, listening, communication, and it also helps to decrease the chances of a child being in special education in the future or even dropping out from school.
Yeah.
Okay, that's very, very good points, because you do, I mean, that's why they say teach a child early for another language, right? Because they pick it up so easily.
Yeah, that's when they're the most receptive. That's when they have the ability to really hone their skills. And that's, you know, we don't think so because we think of them, it goes, these are just children, you know. But it's also important in how we provide these lessons for children. We use play as the base of all therapy at Imua Family Services, and most early intervention services do, because play is how children learn. It's how they adapt and develop skills.
They learn through play.
Thank you both for being here.
Our
Thank
pleasure.
you.
Interesting topic.